Hello everyone, welcome to Dan Does Stuff. On this episode of our Finding Time series, I promised you last time in my second episode, but I wanted to talk about the book, The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Now, yes, this isn't the actual book, it's a binder. But all of the books I do buy, I get them on my Kindle, so I just read them that way, so I don't actually buy the paperback because I like to listen to them in the vehicle. I did really want to review this book a long time ago, but finally got to it. So I wanted to share with you what I learned from it and really ultimately how it changed my life. Now, this book came to me from my wife. She found it and she goes, Dan, I think we should really do this. I didn't know what to expect. It was that point in my life where I was looking to better myself on a daily basis, increase my value for just the world in general. And when I started reading this, it was crazy. Stuff started clicking left and right, left and right. The author, Hal Elrod, awesome author, talks a little bit about his life and how he came to where he was today and how he got there. And one of the main things that helped him succeed in life was waking up in the morning. There's this time where everybody thinks, oh, I don't have enough time to do stuff. And I've talked about that before. But by waking up early and setting those expectations of, I'm going to do something in the morning before anything else, before you even start the day, it's absolutely crazy of how it changes your mindset, how it changes your outlook. And what Hal mentions and what he has in this book is based on these principles. It's called the SAVERS principle. It's an acronym. And I just kind of want to touch on what that is because that's ultimately what the book is about. It's getting up early in the morning and being intentional with that morning time. Now, his acronym, SAVERS, you have S stands for kind of like spiritual or just that silence time in the morning. And it could be anything from meditation to prayer. It's totally up to you. He kind of like leaves it open. But what it is just being quiet, being still in the morning, first thing right off the bat before looking at your phone, before looking at anything. Next is A, which is affirmations. He has a whole list of affirmations because the way affirmations work, if you keep on continuing telling yourself, telling your mind that you are good at something, that you are smart, that you're intelligent, that you're intentional, that you're loving, by constantly doing that, you then get into the rhythm where your mind, you believe it, and it's true. So much of the time, we kind of limit ourselves with that self-doubt, and I think I mentioned that before in my other videos, where I don't believe I can do anything, but in actuality, you can do anything. It's just you are limiting yourself what you can do. And those affirmations help immensely. I do this every morning. It's crazy. Moving on. V is actually visualization. So not only are you doing these affirmations, but you're either creating a vision board with stuff that you maybe, not even stuff, maybe aspects that you want to aspire to or what you want to achieve in your lifetime. If it's maybe owning your own house, it could be a picture of that house. What it is you're visualizing what you want to achieve. And when I'm saying visualizing, he talks about it. You really want to get into the feeling like, okay, maybe you want to own a house. What does it feel like to walk into that new house? What are the feelings, the senses, all that stuff that you're feeling? And just focus on that. And like I said, it could be a visual board and he talks about how you can do that. Or maybe it's just you creating pictures, or what I do, I just sit there and visualize in my mind those aspects, those aspirations, the stuff that I want to achieve for myself and for my family in life. Next is E. E is for exercise. Now it's crazy. If you exercise, you know how you feel when you exercise. And there's no way that you feel depressed when you're pumping some iron, when you're running, maybe you're doing yoga. It can be any type of exercise. It changes the frame of your mind and how you feel. So starting off with that right in the morning really gets you boosted and pumped to kind of just take on that day full force, just freaking antlers head on, just bam, blowing it up. Awesome. Next is R, reading. If you don't know, if you don't read, if you're not reading anything today, you're not bettering yourself because you're not learning anything. So those who can read and do not read, you're actually no better off than people who can't even read at all because you're in the same boat, right? So the reading aspect is just finding something. It could be the Bible. That's me specifically what I like to read. It could be maybe a self-help book, or maybe you're big into or you want to start learning how to invest or how to garden, it could be something like that where you're just taking the time set aside and reading those books or those magazines, those articles. It could be truly anything just to hit those potentials that you want to reach in your life. And then finally is S. S is for scribing. Now, the way that kind of works and the way I do it, I'll sit down with my notebook and I just start writing my thoughts, writing down what's coming to my head. Hey, what's coming into me right now? And I just start writing the stuff down. Maybe it's my goals for the day, goals for the week, or goals for the month. Getting it out on paper and out of your head is a great thing, because what your mind is for thinking and coming up with new ideas or stuff you want to do, not for holding tasks or your to-do list. By getting that stuff out of your head and on paper, it frees up your memory for thinking up those new ideas, thinking up that next great thing that you want to accomplish or that you want to strive for. Maybe it could be something that falls in line with all the other aspects that you're aspiring to be. So that's the SAVERS acronym of what he teaches in the Miracle Morning. And he just talks about doing that right away, first thing when you get up. It's creating that new ritual. And he has a breakdown of like a 30-day challenge and printouts and all that. Super awesome. Loved all that. It helped out immensely doing the 30-day challenge. Because if you didn't know, if you do something over and over again, it becomes a habit. And then it's just second nature to do it. And you'll feel weird when you don't do it because it's that new habit. And by creating those new habits, you are just bettering yourself in the long run. And you're getting to the point where you can actually strive and reach those goals that you've always wanted to do, where in the past, maybe you're like, oh, I didn't have time to do. I know that was a lot, and I tried to keep this short, but he also has other books as well. Miracle Morning for like millionaires, Miracle Morning, for a lot of different things. But I would say, give it a try. Give it a try. It is amazing. And if you only have 20 minutes, sweet. Break down these acronyms into little intervals of what you can do. You're still accomplishing the same thing, and you're breaking apart that aspect of your morning to actually do something and do something that's going to benefit you. I could probably continue talking about this for a long time, but I'm trying to keep this short. Again, awesome book. Here's what the cover looks like, black and white. This binder my wife made me. It's awesome. Keeps all my stuff organized, my scribing book or writing book. So here it is, Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. I love it. It's great. There's a great community, Facebook community that you can join online and just be around other individuals who are trying to better themselves or strive and reach those goals, that potential that they've been kind of searching for in the past. Great book. Again, if you like videos like this, please like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see me do things, send me a comment, send me a message. I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. See ya.